Hi, it's Leslie, Married at First Sight. Emily and Brennan. Brennan used to be the #1 dirtbag, but you know what? This week I'm giving that title. Came up from behind. That would be Austin who grabbed it. But Brennan is equally a dirtbag, and let's just get into why. It's 6 days to decision day. Wow, how time flies when you're having fun. Poor Emily, she has totally drunk the Kool-Aid. She just thinks things have turned around since her accident, her near-death accident, where Austin did what any human would do and was there for her. That is what a kind person would do. Although, why would she want him? Why wouldn't she want her family with her? Because emotionally, I would think her family would have been more supportive, but whatever. But anyway, Brennan was there for her and did the right thing. You don't get a medal for that. I guess she saw the kinder side of him and started to think this.
I definitely think shifted things. I don't know what that means, but I think all I feel right now and probably what I'll tell him is like, I definitely have confirmed that I want you in my life. I'm gonna be curious to know how he reacts.
She wants him in her life. And things are changed. Oh, Emily. Emily is nothing if she is not committed, because she is all into this. Anyway, she sets up dinner because she wants to talk about their future with Brennan, because now she really just doesn't get it. When he said friends, that was basically, that's it. But she's still, once you're friends, then you want more. Typical. But anyway, they go to dinner. And right away, Brennan can tell that Emily already has designs on their future again. It's like, no, we've already gone through this.
Yeah, I think there was a big disconnect for weeks about what a friendship is versus a relationship. And I think that was getting blurred, and expectations were very high after the accident.
I mean, how many ways to Sunday does he have to explain to you he just wants to be friends? If that, he doesn't want anything more, but, you know. And for whatever reason, Brennan insists he was still trying. I mean, he was still there. I mean, whatever, trying. You can't make yourself like somebody if you don't in a romantic way. I mean, so in that sense, I have compassion for him. You can't make that happen. If it's just not there, it's just not there. Anyway, after a little small talk, the dinner starts to go south. Emily gets a little combative, saying this.
Like most girls probably would not have like stuck it out.
Oh, okay.
No, I just want you to know that.
And Brennan responds with this.
Which is why I stayed, because I put you before me. I said,
I know that.
do you?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, they both did it for each other. But anyway, you know what's really crazy is this little exchange about her accident, her near-death accident. It was almost like, the way I read it was like Brennan really cared and was really upset by the fact that she could have died.
If I didn't listen to you, you wouldn't have almost died. So
What?
we would have been out, and you wouldn't have almost died.
Are you serious right now?
To have it come to that point where I almost lost you, yeah. Do I think back and say, was it worth it? It was not worth almost losing you to stick this out.
I mean, was it just me, or was he saying like, oh my God, I almost lost you? Like that was, none of this was worth it if anything happened to you. Like he really cared about her. I was kind of touched, but she did not take it that way at all. It was kind of like without that accident, we wouldn't have even connected. But I'm like, I don't know, total disconnect there, confused. And then the food arrives, and boy, does Emily like her meat raw. That was raw. I mean, I like it rare too, but that looked quite rare. But anyway, and I can't blame Brennan. You know, sometimes you just want to freaking eat in peace, and he wanted to have a couple of bites on. I was with him, and Emily just couldn't let it go. Like a lot of people, you know, when you want to say something, you got to just say it, and she could not let him eat that meal in peace. Anyway, it just hits a nerve. Every time Emily says that Brennan didn't give it his all, he's pissed. But you know what? He gave it as much as he could. Just because it wasn't as much as you wanted, that was all he had to give. I'm on Brennan with that. Like, no one, you know, had to say they're going to fall in love with this person. You don't have control with that. So whatever. And then it got ugly. And I really think what happened is Brennan realized, you know what, you give her an inch, she wants a mile. There's just no, I need to just shut this down, because she is just not seeing it. She is just not getting it, that we are friends. That is it. I don't want anything more. There's never going to be anything more. And I think this was just his way of saying, this is why it's not going to happen.
I felt very comfortable that I saw every side of you that I could. And I saw a few red flags here and there. The romantic chemistry aspect wasn't there. The negativity for me is like a huge thing. One of my deal breakers was a positive person.
I'm the most positive person there is.
And when Emily heard that, the tears started flowing. I mean, she does seem like a super positive, upbeat person. And the example he gave of what she said about Michael and Chloe's wedding being kind of blah, I didn't think that was that big an insult. I kind of got what she was saying. Michael's so crazy, you thought something wild was going to happen. It was just a basic, simple ceremony. What's wrong with that? But Brennan's just fine and stuff. He's just like, he needs to shut this down.
What do you mean? There is no negativity.
Yeah, Emily was seeing hope and he had to shut that down. And then off she goes to the bathroom, sobbing away, which is so interesting this year that we get to see the producer. She's in there.
Thinks that I'm negative. Am I overreacting? Like, that's not like the most worst did.
No, I was shocked.
Anyone could ever say it to me.
I would just never describe you that way.
It's just not true.
Lead her the frig on, like just let her go. He's not for you, but of course they can't do that, you know, sobbing away. You're super positive. I would never describe you like that, you know, make her feel better. Anyway, she regroups, gets her shit together, comes back out to the dinner.
It might have been like the most hurtful thing that anyone's ever said to me. Because it means like you don't know who I am as a person. Do you get where I'm coming from?
All right, so that seems like a wrap for them. And another one. After the dinner, Brennan decides to pack it up and go back to his home. We have a lot of that going on this week. And as if that wasn't enough of a hit for Emily to realize there is no future with this dud of a guy, because her and Cameron actually have a decent, close relationship, Claire discloses to Emily that I guess Brennan's hit up Cam to try to do double dates, and Brennan wants to date. Couldn't even wait the few weeks. Yeah, so Brennan got his stuff, and it was goodbye to Emily.
And out of there, just reasoning with you, and you're gonna say whatever I say. So, yeah, I'll get the car, and then I will see you on Sunday.
Okay.
Peace.
Hate him.
And another one that is just so concerned with how he looks on camera, I guess has Emily deleting videos of stuff that doesn't make him look good either. The two of them, where they found Brennan and Austin, the two of them. Ugh. Well, it certainly will be an interesting decision day, assuming there is a decision day for these couples, because I think the decision's been made. I mean, if you're not living together. But anyway, we will still have that decision day, you know, whatever. Anyway, I follow this nonsense every week. If you want to follow along, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you made it this far, hit the like button. And I will see you next week for the big decision day. Bye.